Good morning, welcome to Goodwill Commodities. In this video presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX silver market today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened in the last few days and what we expected in the last few days. As a continuous follower of our presentation, you know that right from the beginning of this contract, we were targeting this 44,600. So what happened on 10th of July was that since the price was trading above 44,600, we expected that the market will maintain its uptrend, and also we expected some big profit in this particular zone. So right after the price opening, you could see, as per our expectation, the market provided a breakout and price was completely dominated by the buyers. So this was the price action what happened on 10th of July. As per our expectation, the market went up. So what happened on 11th of July was that the price continuously tried to maintain its buying momentum and it tried to find some support around 46,000. You could see that the price was targeting this 46,000 and it's a failure the next day. Once the price opened below this particular zone, that was on July 14, this particular Monday, our charting tool indicating that the momentum can be on the selling side by providing a warning signal by changing the color of the candlestick into red. So as per our price direction, as per our candlestick, the entire market was dominated by the sellers. You can see that how our charting tool had perfectly identified the price momentum, because a higher closing the next day we would have expected the market to stay in uptrend. Even if our expectation was buying, see, our charting tool had guided you in keeping you in the right direction throughout the trading session. So what happened yesterday was, now we are again into the same area where we started, 44,600, the key zone. So what happened was, the price, you could see what happened on 9th. After clearing 45,000 and 45,200, the market provided a momentum for buying. The same way, once the price reached 45, it tried to take a support. If there is some real buying happening in this area, the market should have provided a clear support. That is what it happened. It tried to convert this 45,000 and 45,200 into a support, but finally it was a failure to push the price towards the key zone of 46,600. And you can notice, since it is a major zone, it immediately provided a bounce back and the price finally closed around 44,854. So this was the entire price action what we witnessed in the silver market. After a big profit, again we are in the same zone where we started in this particular contract. So what we can do today, how we can position ourselves. So it is going to be a puzzle trading for silver traders, but it's very simple. Since our target zone was 44,600, there are two options which we are left with. So initially we were targeting 44,600 as a support. Now what we are going to do is that based on COMEX price chart, today we could expect silver to open just below 44,800. So which is again a negative news for buyers. So that is a simple shift in our strategy. Since the moving average, if you see, it is guiding, or it looks like it's providing a strong resistance around 45,200. So our strategy for today is going to be a bit different like what we followed earlier. We will be targeting on this particular zone of 45,000 and 45,200, which means that we are expecting a resistance from this area. We are expecting that the silver can go for selling, having 45,200 as a major resistance zone. So we need a confirmation, which means that again if the price should come and break 44,600 to provide a price closing below that, so it can be a continuation of downtrend in silver market. So this is our clear expectation. So a simple change in strategy. Earlier, once the contract opens, we thought 44,600 can be a support to push it higher. Now what we are saying, this is purely a testing a trend. What we are doing today is a pure risk we are taking to test the trend, because we need to identify whether where the trend is. So we are expecting that the market will take resistance around 45,200 or within 45,000 zone to break 44,600 to put a price closing below that to give us a clear direction that the momentum is going down. But this is our expected possible outcome in silver market. But if the price is moving above 45,200 and it is providing a closing, it is going to be gaining in the strength for buying. So you should be very careful. So in order to confirm that, let us go back and see the 1 hour chart. So this is the 1 hour candlestick. Every candlestick represents one hour. So you may be wondering why we are doing this testing on resistance, because earlier in this particular zone, since 46,000 was considered as a support, here we took 44,600 as a support. You can see most of the time the price was dominated by 44,600 for this entire contract. So that is the reason we took 44,600 as a support. But now you can see that the price was taking a resistance. The average is also staying around 45,200. That is the major reason now we are reversing our strategy to test the trend for selling. Now it should be clear why we are doing or why we are applying this particular strategy. So it is again a high profit taking zone, but we cannot take this particular zone of 44,600 very easily. So it is going to be a bit tough time for silver traders, but a most potential area. As usual, you can depend on the charting tool to keep in the right direction throughout the trading session. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.